Hello, English learners! Welcome to another grammar lesson. In today's session, we'll be diving into the world of past tense and past participles. Whether you're brushing up on your English skills or just starting your journey with grammar, you're in the right place. Let's get started. The objectives of the lesson are the following. At the end of the lesson, the students will be able to construct meaningful sentences using past tense, practice using past participle appropriately in real-life contexts, form regular and irregular past tense verbs in context, and apply past participle forms in constructing grammatically correct sentences. Our first stop is the simple past tense. This tense is like a time machine, helping us talk about events or states that happened before now. It's all about actions that are finished and completed. Check out these examples. Appointed and signed are in the past tense because these events are done and dusted. Remember, the simple past tense emphasizes that the action is finished and won't happen again. We can also use simple past tense to express how someone felt in the past. Take a look at these sentences. Was proud and was the highlight show a past state of being. It's like looking back at a moment in time. Now, let's unlock the secrets of forming simple past tense. There are two kinds of verbs, regular and irregular. For regular verbs, it's pretty straightforward. Just add ed or d to the base form. But be careful, if the verb ends in y after a consonant, change y to I. Here are some examples of the regular verbs. However, irregular verbs play by their own rules. No universal formula here. You'll need to memorize them. Here are the examples. Moreover, here are some examples of group of verbs that use the T variant, where they end in a T instead of a D. Moving on to past participles. These are like the Swiss Army knife of verbs used in various tenses. Let's see how to form them. Regular verbs usually add ed to the base form, while irregular verbs have unique patterns. Now, examine how these verbs transform. Here is the regular verb's past participle. Meanwhile, here is the irregular verb's past participle. Quick tip: some irregular verbs have the same base form, past tense, and past participle. Keep an eye out for those. Now, let's see past participles in action. They are commonly used in perfect tenses to indicate completed actions. Whether it's the present, past, or future, past participles have got you covered. Past participles are also the superheroes in passive voice construction. From the reporter covered the story to the story was covered by the reporter, past participles make the passive voice shine. Lastly, past participles can spice up our sentences with participial phrases. Check this out. Fueled by a commitment to truth, the journalist reported the news with great passion. Past participles add that extra flavor to our language. And that's a wrap on our journey through past tense and past participles. We've covered the basics, from simple past tense to forming past participles and seeing them in action. Practice makes perfect, so go ahead and apply these concepts in your writing and conversations. Thanks for joining us today and happy learning! #GrammarMatters.